Good evening from Disney's Polynesian Resort. We're here tonight to review Ohana. Have an 8:25 reservation, just got here about an hour early. Gonna check out the resort. This is one of my favorite resorts. I've eaten here a few times, never done a review though, so tonight we're gonna go in and review Ohana. Let's check it out, here we go. All right, so when you enter the Polynesian, you're on the kind of ground level of the great ceremonial house, and upstairs up there is Ohana, and that's kind of the waiting room for Ohana, so that is where we are headed for dinner. So once you get upstairs, here's the check-in counter, and the line usually kind of goes along the railing here. So you definitely want to get here before your reservation time to check in there. Then once you check in there, you'll come into this area here. It's kind of a waiting area. And if you kind of work your way all the way through the waiting area, kind of over there is where you actually will get seated. All right, so here's the menu for dinner. Got our appetizers. That's all you can eat. Drinks are included. So your appetizers. Pork dumplings are always good here. See how they are tonight. And then of course, these are the main courses here. Chicken, steak, and shrimp. And then the bread pudding for dessert. I don't know the price offhand, but I will certainly let you know the price at the end. I think it's around $45, $50, something like that. So we'll see. Hopefully it's good. All right, so our table's ready. We're heading back to this area here. Thank you very much. Well done. Here's the grill. Grilling the meats. Alright. What kind of bread is it? It's like pineapple. Hawaiian bread.
The bread is I know.
First thoughts on the bread is really, really hard.
Very dry.
Like, look. Real hard. Let's see.
The whole dinner. The whole dinner. We're gonna do
Yeah.
It's very dry.
This is supposed to taste like this.
It's not good.
Salad has passion fruit and honey lime dressing on it. The sauce is there for the meat. Sweet and sour and peanut sauce.
So good.
Okay?
Alright, so salad, cranberries, greens. Let's see what we
I like
think.
the dressing. You like it?
Yeah, it's good.
Could use a little more dressing, but it's pretty good. The greens are really fresh too.
I prefer their less fresh greens to these. Oh no,
Very
good.
healthy salad.
Chicken and wings, pork dumplings, noodles, and veggies.
Oh, okay.
Thank you so much. Alright, looks pretty good. Interesting presentation. Alright, so start with the noodles. They're not warm. They're lukewarm, but they have a good flavor. Dumpling.
Yeah.
Good.
Uh-huh.
Juicy. And that's good. Good sticky wing. It's like your traditional wing with like a honey glaze. This has been a whirlwind. I couldn't get any of this on video because like in the course of 10 seconds, we were loaded up with all the meats. So let's take a look here. We've got some shrimp, some sirloin steak, some chicken. It's all just loaded on here because they just piled it up. I did ask for another plate. Haven't gotten that yet, but you know, we'll see.
Ho ho.
I'm sure it'll taste good, but let's find out. All right, so we got sirloin steak, cooked pretty well, medium. Decent flavor, nice and hot. Not the best kind of steak I ever had. All right, some chicken. Your chicken's good. Nice and moist. So now let's try the shrimp. Shrimp's good. Ours has good flavor. But I'd say the best so far is the chicken. So we're halfway through the meal here. They brought a second course of meats. And the shrimp's really good. The chicken was good the first time. The second time it was very dry. The steak has been decent the whole time. We're gonna get another round of meat and see how it is the third time. Third time's a charm, baby. I saw the main courses have been pretty good. Shrimp's the best. However, they've been a little slow bringing the shrimps. What's that?
That's right.
Indeed. Anyway, the chicken's been okay every once in a while.
Sometimes it's dry.
The steak has been pretty good. The shrimp is the best, but it takes a while. Oh, the shrimp's coming around. All right, here we go. As far as the service goes, this gentleman here playing the ukulele is on point. Can't say the same about our servers this evening. This is the bread pudding with vanilla ice cream and a caramel sauce on top. It's good, but the bread pudding is not warm. Usually it's warm and the ice cream melts, and tonight it's not warm, so not as good as usual. Got a good flavor, but it's not warm, and that's one of the best parts about bread pudding is having it warm. Final thoughts on dinner at Ohana. It started out where it's like a whirlwind. They just kept serving and serving and serving really quickly. We didn't want all that food all that quickly. And then towards the end, it was like we couldn't get the waiter to come over to give us our food. So the food was decent. The shrimp was really good. The dessert was good. It could have been warmer, but the service just was not that great. So do I recommend Ohana? Oh, and by the way, the final cost of it was $50 plus tip. So I don't know that I recommend it. It was decent, not worth that much price. So that was our review of Ohana. And that was our first ever dining review / overview of Expedition Neverland. Let me know down below what you thought of it. Let me know what other restaurants in Walt Disney World and Universal and the surrounding area you would like to see. Let me know down in the comments. Make sure you like this video and make sure you subscribe so you can stay up to date on all of our content. Thanks, guys. See you later. This is Expedition Neverland. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel to stay updated on all the great Disney and Universal content.